Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Christopher, and the other day I posted this video right here. I bought and opened up 24 Star Wars Kinder Surprise eggs, and I got all of them except two. I have since bought the last two Star Wars Kinder Surprise toys off of a seller on Facebook Marketplace, but somebody left this comment here. Joe, subscriber of the channel and friend of the channel, posted that comment there saying that they make larger Star Wars Kinder eggs, and he said they found them at Walmart. So guess where I am? I'm at Walmart, gonna go see what they have. And what Joe was saying in his comment, or not in his comment, he sent me a message on Instagram as well. He said that they had the larger Star Wars Kinder Surprise eggs in the Valentine's section at Walmart. So see if we can find them here. Not those ones. See if they have some bigger ones here. I mean, here's some larger ones. I don't think... Could he be talking about these? These are Easter ones. I don't see any larger Kinder eggs other than these ones, but none of them are Star Wars. So maybe I'll try another store, but before I do, I'll check out the toy section here. This is all Easter. One last quick look. I mean, that's kind of cute there. Grogu gummies. So I didn't see any larger Kinder eggs, Star Wars Kinder eggs. So let's see if they have anything good for Star Wars toys here in the toy section. Lego. Alright, so Star Wars Lego. They do have the that new Mandalorian and Grogu speeder bike that I picked up. There's that Shock Clone Trooper mech, Clone Shock Trooper mech. You got the Grogu there, Grogu's homestead, Captain Rex Y-Wing, the Darth Maul mech, the Siege of Mandalore battle pack. I can't remember if that one's a new one or not, but you get the Mandalorian Super Commando with that. And the Jango Fett Slave 1 down at the bottom. A few more in the case. You got the Mando and Grogu's N1 Starfighter, Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter, and the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack. Let's see what they have for action figures. I mean, not a lot for action figures. There's that Darth Maul Mix Mashers. Got some Epic Heroes Deluxe figures there. Sabine. You got that 2-pack with Moff Gideon and Bo-Katan. That's not bad. The speeder bike with Mando, and you get the Darksaber there, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's make a quick stop at the Funko section here. See if they have anything good. All right, let's see what they got here. Anything good? Don't see any Star Wars regular size pops there. I do see the the 10-inch child, which is an old Funko Pop, $50. I don't think that's gonna sell very quick. I don't think he's in high demand. But taking a quick glance here, I don't see too much here for Star Wars. So let's try another Walmart and see if we can find those larger Star Wars Kinder eggs. All right, so I was just on my way out of the Walmart and I saw the display of all the regular size Kinder eggs. They got a lot of them. I don't need any of the regular size ones here, but I did see this, the display. That's pretty cool. How cool would that be to have in the collection? Okay, so I'm at a second Walmart looking for those larger Star Wars Kinder eggs, see if they really exist. I had no idea they existed, so I don't know. We'll see if they actually exist, if they actually are real. We'll see. Let's go see what they have. All right, see some Kinder Surprise here. No Star Wars ones though. Okay, I found two. They do exist. $7, so let's get these. But I am not done here at Walmart. Might as well check out the Star Wars toys and the Funkos. Let's see what they have for Funkos. All right, Funkos. They got quite a few Star Wars ones, some older ones though, from the Kenobi series. Tala, Darith, Quallen, Reva. I see a couple Throns back here. Bunch of Reva. Also, this one here, the Han Solo with the Millennium Falcon Biddy Pop. That one's worth the money if you do see it. As for action figures, I'm not expecting a lot from Walmart. And they don't have a lot. So they got the Paz Vizsla Epic Heroes. They got the Mixed Mashers, a couple of them. Some lightsabers here. Lightsaber Forge, Ahsoka. I see a Balin skull back there. Oh, and a Luke Skywalker one. So if you guys are collecting those, they do have those. Let's see what else they have here. Star Wars puzzle is cute. I like the artwork on that. Same with that one, the Darth Vader. See if they have any adorable Star Wars Doorables. I don't see any Star Wars ones, but they have a lot of Doorables here. Let's check out the Lego. All right, so Star Wars Lego. They have the Captain Rex Microfighter, the Y-Wing, Mandalorian and Grogu speeder bike, Death Trooper, Night Trooper battle pack there, Siege of Mandalore battle pack, Grogu's homestead, the Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter with that Taun We figure, a couple of the Star Wars mechs. Here's that Cad Bane speeder bike. I have that one. That one's a cool build. They also have the Force Burner snow speeder from Rebuild the Galaxy there. Doesn't look like a bad build. They got a couple of cool looking figures. And then over in the display case, they got the Rebel U-Wing Starfighter from Rogue One. On its side, you got the midi-scale Millennium Falcon down there. Django Slave 1, the TIE Bomber, Mando and Grogu's N1 Starfighter. You got the Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor with the Ahsoka and Anakin figure. You got a couple of the helmets, Jango Fett and Kylo Ren there. And then you got the Acclamator class assault ship and the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid battle pack. That one's a cool one because you get all those troopers and droids there, right? So those are pretty cool. All right, so I got the 2 eggs. I think I might hit up a third Walmart on the way home and see if they have any more of those eggs, because I'm not sure how many different ones they have. I know for sure there's 2 different ones at least, because as I mentioned, subscriber Mojo on YouTube messaged me and sent me a photo of the two he had. So they at least have two different ones. They might have more than that. So I'm going to stop at one more Walmart and see if they have anything else. All right, so I'm here at the third Walmart and looking for a couple more of those larger Kinder eggs, those Star Wars Kinder eggs that I found at the last Walmart. So let's see what they have here. All right, so here's the Valentine's / Easter section. I see some bigger eggs at the end here. I don't think they're Star Wars ones though. These are just regular Kinder Surprise. Oh, you know what? I see a few back there. Okay, so there we do have a few of them. So I looked at the message that subscriber Mojo sent me on Instagram, and he said there were 4 different ones. So I feel like I should at least get 4 of these, perhaps, maybe 5. What do you think? So just for size reference, here's the regular Kinder eggs. Here's a large one. So that's a big difference. So that's going to be a much bigger toy. All right, let's check out the Star Wars Lego section. They have that new Mando and Grogu speeder bike there, the Grogu's homestead, Mando and Grogu's N1 starfighter, Captain Rex Y-Wing, the Siege of Mandalore battle pack, the Clone Shock Trooper mech, Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor, the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid battle pack, the 327th Star Corps Clone Troopers battle pack. That's a new one, I believe. You get that RT-AT or RT-RT, whatever that is called there. For $50 Canadian though, I think that's really, really overpriced. You do get all those clones though. There's that Cobb Vance speeder bike, which is cool. You get that Cad Bane figure. That's a cool build. What else? Is that it for Lego? Seems to be it. And Star Wars figures, more of the same. A lot of nothing. Mando, Power of the Force, Power Forge, or Lightsaber Forge, lightsabers, a couple figures, that's about it. Okay, so I just got back from Walmart and I picked up 5 large Kinder eggs. So they're quite a bit bigger. As you could see in the, when I was in the store, I did a size comparison of the 2 Kinder eggs. So I got 5 here. As I mentioned, according to subscriber Mojo on YouTube, he messaged me on Instagram as well and said there were 4 to collect. So hopefully with 5, I should be able to get them all. Fingers crossed. Let's start with the first one. All right, so that's a big chocolate egg. So let's get this thing open. See if I can do it without breaking the shell too much. Ooh, already made a mess. Look at that egg. So again, just for the size reference, here's the original, like the smaller egg, the regular size Kinder egg. Here's the larger one. So it's quite a bit of a difference. So this is a slightly bigger, I mean, it's quite a bit bigger. So let's see which one I got. All right, it looks like we got Vader. So he comes in a couple pieces. So we got the, what looks like the back of him. He has a TIE Fighter base, which is cool. And then there's the front of him. So he comes in, okay, 4 pieces. So there's the back of his helmet there. So let's get them together. Let me just see, because there's, what? There's 4 different ones is what subscriber Mojo said. So there's the 4 there. So it looks like we got a Luke Skywalker, if we get rid of the glare here. Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Yoda, and R2-D2. So those are cool. It's a decent size. So let me set that aside. Let's put Darth Vader together. So there's the Darth Vader. Everything just kind of snaps into place. I think he looks very, very cool. He's not a bobblehead, but he's pretty solid once you snap him together. So that's a pretty decent build in my opinion. Let's go with the second egg, Luke Skywalker. Okay, so looks like we got R2-D2. So everything snaps in together. So there's the R2-D2. He's on an orange X-Wing. It would have been cool to have maybe a gray X-Wing with a little bit of orange, but I guess cheaper to do just one color mold for the base. But it's still pretty cool. I think it looks fantastic. I think it's going to look pretty awesome on display. Egg number 3, we'll do a Yoda. Let's see what character we got. We got another R2, so that's a duplicate. I got 2 eggs left. Let's start with the Luke Skywalker and end with the Darth Vader. Let's see which character we got. All right, cool. So we got a Yoda. So there's a Yoda, and he was also 3 pieces to put the body together. And then again, he's on a Jedi Interceptor base. And again, I think it would have been cool to have a multicolored base more accurate to the movies. But again, I see why they did what they did to keep the cost down. They just printed the molds for the bases in one color. So I see why they did what they did. Okay, so we started off for the Darth Vader egg. Let's finish off with a Darth Vader egg. And hopefully I can get that last character, which is Luke Skywalker. Hopefully we get him. And then I don't have to buy any more eggs because I just need one more character, and I don't really want to spend all that money on more eggs if I don't have to. So let's see which character we have. This egg's already fallen apart on me. Let's see which character we got. Hopefully it's that Luke Skywalker. And we got another Yoda. So I'm going to have to go out and get some more of these Kinder eggs just to get that last Luke Skywalker. Unless hopefully somebody watching has that Luke Skywalker, I can switch them or whatever. But let me know in the comments if you've gotten any of the larger Star Wars Kinder eggs, because I feel like not too many people have posted about these larger ones yet. And this is my first time hearing about them. I knew about the smaller ones, but these larger ones, this is the first time I've heard about it. So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on these. Which ones do you have? Which character was your favorite that I opened up today? Let me know in the comments, and then click over here to check out more of my other Star Wars mystery unboxing videos.